Welcome back. Playing some more Space Haven, Alpha 5, and we've got some more info from one of the viewers, Mr. Peterson. The issue I had with this kitchen not repairing is a bug. Turning it off, telling him not to repair it and then repair again fixes this cycle. But that's good. Putting a carbon dioxide creator in the room that you're growing stuff in helps with growing and put a lot of light in there as well. So it's good to isolate that. So got the plan going on that. That's good. Anytime you disassemble stuff, you get everything back. There's no loss, which is awesome. I'm sure there's some other stuff that I'm missing, but yeah, I'll be getting a 3D printer eventually in this to make some better weapons. But let's continue. We just jumped into this system. We've got some base metals ready to go. We got a small ship, small derelict that we can knock out. Beds aren't quite set up yet, so we're stuck with what we've got. Let's see. I got to put another bit of power right here when this wall's complete. Be able to get 3 bunk beds. That'll be 6 dudes. That's plenty for right now. Speed things up. Yeah, we need more soft scrap. Everybody's getting up. Get ready to go eat. And we're getting after it. Let's try to catch up on jobs here first before we go nuts on the derelict ship. Okay. And additionally, right now apparently fibers are no good because they're really only for med kits. I don't really need those yet, so that was the other thing that he brought up. I really appreciate you guys giving me advice on these games, especially ones that you may have a lot of experience with, but I don't. Now, I may not take all the advice into account. I may go with something else, go a different route, but trust me, I listen. Speed it up a little bit. Got, who's that? Laying out there mining. Eventually we'll get production going. I have not, in my own other playthroughs, because this is my sixth playthrough on this, I have not got to the point of building multiple ships yet, making a fleet. So eventually I think, yeah, build multiple ships, specialize them, have one be like your command ship, main living quarters and stuff. Have another one be like your industrial ship to make stuff. We're getting there. Looks like the toilet's almost set up. I think it was Madge and Arseny are my main combat dudes. Yeah. Yeah, so they'll be going over to the derelict here shortly. Clear it out. Alright, we're done mining, so I think it's time to get over there. Arseny, you hold shift and click to select multiple people, by the way. I'll let them finish the current job. Get the toilet up and running, because that's key. Alright, that wall's pretty much good. I'll let him finish that, and now I gotta draft you both. Go in here, get your spacesuits on. Everybody else is getting their jobs done. Good. Have you get in. And we'll send this bad boy over. Dock with this. Now, if it does not have a docking ring, you can get away with docking with like this open space over here. There's usually something you can dock with. While we're at it, let's get some power. Get another wall power going. This will cover everything we're missing. Cool. And we're docked. Let's get out of here. Ooh, right out the gate. Combat. With the bugs. get after it. Push in the hallway here. Now, most of this is procedurally generated, so you may get nice and easy small ships like this in your playthroughs. In my first one, I had a huge ship with a whole bunch of the big bugs. Hey, look, credits. Let's go get those credits. So it really depends on luck of the draw, really, with most of these games. Let's pop in here. Right, this hall's clear. Hey, was that the only hostel? Hey, more credits. Hoping to get more crew members here shortly. Although, as is the case with most of these games, you don't expand too fast. Because that can lead to shortages if you don't have production up. Alright, last room. It's breach. Hey, we're clear. Unfortunately, we don't have any new crew here, so let's undraft that, and we'll get salvage going. Always select all and have them transfer everything. This is all the stuff that's just hanging out in the ship, sitting around. Alright, a lot of salvage for us. That's good. Cool. That is set. These guys must not do any construction. Let's look at priorities. So, yeah. Arseny cannot navigate or gun. Looks like he can do it, just not really well. His priority is to operate the shields and do industry. Yeah, he's the only one that can do construction and maintenance. I may go ahead and assign... Let's do a lane on those. There we go. There we go. Just even. I need him doing something. Everybody's on logistics, which is just moving stuff. We've got one gunner, which is fine. We've got 3 navigators, 2 people for comms. Pretty much everybody except for Madge from medical. I guess Arseny cannot do botany or mining. We got 2 miners. Okay. I guess I should have checked that a while ago. I'm used to, like, I guess in RimWorld you kind of have some specialties where some people will be set up for it right at the gate. Sometimes not. Alright, Arseny's building that little wall power block. Everybody else is going to salvage stuff. Let's link this up to... We'll link it up to that one. Alright, the bedrooms are set up. Good, he's building the last beds. It's good, we're actually getting somewhere. Get everybody about to dock with this ship and get to salvaging. I've already got Lane out there stripping the hull. Alright, we gotta figure out, let's plan this out. Don't really need to watch them do that. So we got beds up here. This is the intent. Apparently it needs to get repaired already. So does this. So let's toggle that off and on. Let's do the same thing here. Hopefully that'll fix that bug. The idea is I'm going to move all that stuff in there. So we need to get venting going. I think that'd be the life support. Yep. Let's put a vent there. This door acts as a vent, so we'll be good there. And that's blocked if I try to do that, but these doors should work. Alright, we're working on plants. That's good. Just got to figure out where I want to put the plant rooms. I'm thinking like right back here, because that'd be pretty close to all this. Maybe I could vent the carbon dioxide into here. Scrub it here. I don't know. We'll see. There's salvage going over here. Good, Arseny's fixing all that. Yeah, it looks like toggling the repaired button fixes that a lot of times. Eventually that bug will be fixed though. Look at that, everybody gets to sit there and enjoy their meal. We need some more lighting in there. So we're going to go with furniture and get another wall light. There we go. He's going for seconds. Arson, he's hungry. Alright, life support has been moved. That is great. Or maybe not. It hasn't been set up. That needs to be a priority. Where's the priority button? There we go. High priority on that, high priority on this. So otherwise we're going to be screwed as far as atmospherics go. Everybody's going to bed. How's the salvage going? Yeah, it's stripped down quite a bit. While they're sleeping, let's take a look at the interstellar map here. I've actually got quite a bit. We can go down here. You gotta remember, like, each of these systems has probably equivalent of this. Gotta watch out for pirates. I gotta hurry up and get out of this system. I'll probably come up this way. Go boop boop. And come back around. Mine all that stuff. Come back around. That way we can get away from the pirates. I don't want to deal with that. We just need to hurry up and get this done. Speed it up a little bit. Well, I guess while we're waiting for them to wake up, we can build out the hull. Let's see. I'll probably build a room here. Keep the hallway going. So I can expand out if I need to for bedrooms and stuff. Let's get a hallway going here. And we'll build our grow rooms like right here. And build it out, bump it out a little bit. That way we can get like 2 grow beds going. That'd be good. So, that'd be, this needs a lot of space. So it needs a 4 by 4. So there's your wall. There's wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Yep. And we'll put a space there. This might just need to move back a little bit. Okay, well, let's go to sketch. I like the sketch mode. I think it's cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll need at least 1 more there. Give it a little extra space, just to be safe. So that'll give me... Let's just get a little extra. Bump it out a little bit more. And we'll go to about... Start with that. And let's activate it. While we're at it, we'll get the walls going because they don't really take much. They take tools. We'll go back there and we'll go... What do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll be 5, so that'll be the door. Alright, cool. We'll get that going for now. Actually, before I forget, let's put a door there. This will be a little wider hallway, and then we'll put in maybe like an airlock. Might be a good idea. What's going on there? Is that frost? Is it getting cold over here? Looks like we need a wall heater. Oh, because it's not... Well, that's still there. It's because we don't have this done. They need to wake up and get to work. Because they might be sucking it up. So lesson learned. If you're going to move your life support, make it a high priority. There we go. Now we're getting there. There we go. That's better. We'll leave that out there and we'll put another one in here somewhere. Put in... Actually, I'll just wait for now. Alright, those walls are getting up. It's good. I do have to move these. Move that light here. That should be good. We'll build these walls up as well. Then I can deconstruct that. Get 2 of these bad boys going, and man, we'll be ripping through the production. That room's good. We need another door. Boom. Starting to look like an actual ship, kind of. How's the salvage going? It's not really. Gotta get this done so I can get out of here before the pirates come. That's not a good thing. Alright, go ahead and dismantle that wall. Alright, the hull has been expanded. We are good to go there. Atmosphere should be catching up. Put in a heater out in the hallway. Life support. We'll get a wall thermal regulator. We'll put it right there. Alright, let's go ahead and move this. This is going to hinder my construction abilities. There we go. Put that towards the center, and we should be good. And we'll put this guy... well, it might be a little different. I'll probably plop a standing light right there in the middle. Let's get that moved first. Not really sure what he was doing over there, but whatever. Let's get a wall up. Cool thing is this game doesn't punish you if you build something like with one wall and then don't like it later. You can just come back and replace the walls, no problem. Let's see. Okay, he's getting the walls up. Once those are up, we can plop in the lights, get rid of this wall, put in another grow facility. Alright, let's go ahead and get root vegetables here. We'll get some fruits. I'll get a little artificial meat there. Alright, this will be the main entrance into the life support area, as we'll call it. We'll close out the vents. So that if this part of the ship gets compromised, we don't have to worry about it. Should be self-sustaining over here. And they might have to put on suits to go out here and do stuff, but that'll probably be better for them, to be honest. Alright, see if we can move this yet. Interesting. It's really not letting me put it there. I don't understand that. Well, I guess I'd rather have symmetry, but doesn't seem I'm going to get that luxury. Let's look at the walls. Strange that it's not letting me put it there. Alright, let's see how we can do this. How's the temperature doing? Looks like it's doing better down there. We'll build this out a little bit more, like 1 or 2 hexes, and we'll close it off. Like right here, that'll be the main way in. Well, I guess we'll move this sucker, I guess. I don't know why it's not going there. That's... because it's perfectly fine going on these parts. Oh, I bet it's because... oh, here's my plan. I'm going to dismantle it. Because I think this is in the way. That's my guess. That's my wild guess. I'm just going to dismantle it. Get rid of that stuff. Let's go and build a CO2 producer. That would be under life support. CO2 producer. There we go. Put that right there. We'll get furniture and get a standing light right here. And we'll get rid of this wall. Let's go ahead and build up this wall. door there. See how the gases are. I want to make sure that's not seeping over. CO2 levels are a little higher out there. There's quite a bit out here. I might put another CO2 scrubber over here in the hallway. That way, if any escapes. If I close the vent, that'll affect temperature. So I gotta be careful with that. I might put in a wall-mounted unit if I can fit it. Let's see. Production. Food. So I guess I have one more than the number of people I have. That was another tip was brought up. Have one more production than number of people. If I understood it correctly. So maybe I'll stick with one for now. That way we're not overtasking our people. Those are O2. It's actually pretty good. It's actually really high all over the place. Let's bring down the walls a little bit. There we go. That looks nice. I'll start specializing the looks of rooms. So you do that by style, and then you can do presets. So we'll make the grow room look like... I guess we'll put utilities as this nice yellow color. But I'll have to wait until this is done, that way it's isolated. There we go, be a nice industrial looking command center. We'll make this a nice little red. Do a little different with the sleeping quarters. All nice and white. Do the same thing with the bathroom. We'll make this an industrial look. And this will go with like the padded wall look. Man, ship's coming together. We'll do the yellow line for the hallways. I figure that's a good look for it. I need to get some lighting in there. Furniture, we'll get a nice wall light, plop it like right there. I'll put another one right here, get plenty of light going. It's weird to me that they want light in their sleeping quarters, but whatever. How's salvage going? Again, salvage is really just not happening. We have too many jobs for you guys? You guys too busy? Okay, this is what I'm worried about. Contributing to an increase in CO2. Let's look at our power map. Oh, it's just outside of it. So I guess if I move this over here, we'll be good. Because it looks like that might be overlapping. It's kind of hard to tell. Let's try moving this. We can move it over one. This is going to block my hallway and look like shit. It's not going to do much for me. Okay. Well, we need a wall unit, I think. Somewhere. Can I put one in here? Oh, I can. There we go. Shouldn't. It's not going to cover all the lights, but that'll be fine. I'll do that. Good, they're getting back on the salvage game. And we'll link it to this guy. Or are we going to generate too much? Let's look at our CO2 levels. It's going to get higher, but this should consume it. Put another toilet in here eventually. Probably put it this way so it's not blocking this vent. Let's go ahead and close this vent. Okay, that's open. Vent open. There we go. Vent is closed. I don't want that stuff transmitting through. Got all this room over here. Get another engine going eventually. Alright, we've got a nice full load coming back. These guys are going to start working on this. Eventually I may have to close off this room. It's 27, 28. It's actually lower than like this room. Interesting. Intriguing. Now this game can get to the complexity level of something like Space Station 13 in its atmospheric systems and power systems. It'll be something to behold, but in internet lore, there is a curse that goes along with any game that tries to replicate Space Station 13 or become the new Space Station 13. So, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know how in-depth the developers really want to get with this game. But it's got the potential. It has the underlying mechanisms, I think, to become a really, really deep game. And I'm looking forward to it. Alright, let's look at scrap. Let's get the rest of this going. I guess I can set up some if-then-else statements. Okay. Yeah, I'll play with that later. We'll get everybody going on the scrap conversion. The O2 is not bad out here. I may have to build a separate life support system for this area. I want this place self-contained. Everybody's kind of just idling by. Why are you waiting? These guys are busy. Busybodies over here. Well, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and get some better production going. So, item production, item fabricator. This is essentially a 3D printer. We'll plop it right there for now. I want to keep all the production over here, if I can. How's the O2 on this side? It's not bad. It's not bad. It's I think it's medium compared to some of these rooms. Like that's 177, that's 183. It's actually more here. Strange. I guess it's the O2 nitrogen mix, or there's CO2 in the area. I don't know. More testing. More playthrough. Speed this up a little bit. I could make a little like access corridor over here to get to the engines and avoid this main compartment. I always want redundancy. What's his problem? Bad environment. Catching my breath. Oh yeah, you were out of O2 there, buddy. Okay, I guess you're refilled, so you're good. Just too busy working. Gotta watch them O2 levels. Now we got more stuff. A couple more days of salvage and I think we'll have this system buttoned up and then we can move on to the next. It does seem like working a system per episode works pretty good. Works out to be about 45 minutes to an hour at a time. Yeah. People are starting to like their little digs, I think. Oh, Arseny's up early. He's doing his business. In the space toilet. I guess I need some lighting in here as well. Let's go to crew, furniture. Get a wall light. Put that right there. How's this guy? It's not quite built yet. Gotta fabricate the fabricator. If you've never played Space Station 13, I recommend looking into it. You get kind of a similar vibe, but you're one character going around doing stuff. It's multiplayer. It's very interesting how it works out. There's a lot of very strange people in there too. Watch out for the furries. Which, oddly enough, going through the stats and the analytics on this video, well, the first look of this game, one of the top suggesting videos of my Space Haven content was a first-time video on how to get a fursuit. I don't know if I've got the furry community watching me. That's kind of strange to me, but whatever. To each their own. Let's see what our levels are here. It's still safe. It's good. It's actually bad over here. Maybe I should put in a CO2 scrubber in here. Just because this is where most of the CO2 is going to happen. I'll probably expand this out. Got quite a bit of a hull block, so we're good there. Let's see, can I build another? What does it take to build this? Yeah, I can get it. I got plenty. Let's get our second engine up and running. Get them close to each other. All of this technically would put the ship going into a right-hand turn perpetually. You know, it's not modeled that much. It's more like, do you have the thrust or not? I could wall this off and make it into a room of its own, which I may do. We'll turn this into like a production area. How are these guys growing? Pretty good. Growth rate's 100%. Yep, we're good to go there. Awesome. Oh, I see. This is what you meant. Yeah, okay, so you want to set this produce if less than +1 of your dudes. So let's do that. 5 is good. It's good there. Yep, so 5 it is. Cool. Okay. Man. Those tips are invaluable. Because eventually I'll figure it out, right? But it's a little different when you're just playing by yourself and you're just tooling around Vice making videos on the game. I think people like to see the learning process, or see like, oh, the logic that goes into it, or the developers probably really like seeing it. Oh, we got a fire. I've had some pretty bad fires in this game where shit just goes nuts. Like, whole things exploded. Which is why you want to kind of isolate these rooms. Which I'm going to get on right now. Let's go to wall. Let's build this wall for now. We'll put the door right there. We'll bring this up. Let's get this wall here. Oop, gotta put one more wall. I gotta figure out how to use the space wall door, or spacesuit doors, not space wall. There we go. So I probably need an air scrubber out here. Let's get that going. Let's see, the life support module produces oxygen. Okay. We need the gas scrubber. Yep, we'll put that right there. That way I'll keep this area kind of clear. We'll suck up all that smoke. Right now we got a lot of smoke in the air. Not good. Not good for one's health. How's Arseny doing over here? Dino actually is the one working the ship. Not much left to actually tear down. Oh shit, who's coming in? Who do we have coming in? I hope it's not pirates. Okay, the pirates moved up here. That's good. Looks like it's a neutral party. Always got to keep an eye on that, because you might need to jump, like, now. And get out. It's good. We're getting there. Might be able to reduce this down to a wall unit and plop it, like, right here to handle power for these guys. Because I think we have a lot of overlap in our power, which, you know, necessarily isn't a bad thing. We will need more power eventually, because I think this thing is starting to get a little overloaded. I do have to learn more about this. I do have a light in here. How's our salvage going? Dino's over there alone. There's still infra scrap to get. Which is probably these guys. Dino's just crushing it over there. Hauling everything back and forth. Okay. Dropping off all that stuff. Good. So this needs a heater. Because it is cold as balls in that room. Let's go with crew, life support, and we'll get a wall thermal regulator. Maybe able to convert this to a wall node. Once you get your rooms kind of laid out, I think converting to wall power nodes is good. I don't know enough about the power systems to know, like, am I overloading the wall nodes? Do I need a big power node right there? I don't really know. I'm trying to learn as I go by playing more than learning by reading. I think it's more fun this way. All right, let's get some assault rifles. Let's get 2 assault rifles. We'll get another shotgun. We'll get an SMG too. We'll replace the pistols. We'll have those on hand, but that won't be the primary weapon of choice. Everybody's in bed. Soon we'll be done with this. Man, Arsene, you got a bad night bladder. Well, we got a couple of heater units and these thingies, whatever those are. I do kind of like just panning around the ship like this. I think it's kind of cool. Looks like temperature is good over here. CO2 is kind of a problem in there, but it's not lethal. It's just uncomfortable for the people sleeping in there. Got rid of all the smoke, so that's good. Get this thermal regulator in there to deal with the cold temperature in this room. The old engine room. Let's go to style guide again, and we'll set the preset to... Yeah, we'll do this one. There we go. Now this is isolated. Actually, we can do the style that I wanted for this, which is the yellow line room. There we go. It's like an industrial room now. Oh, and the hallway. I'm getting way too excited for the look of my ship. There we go. Look at that. Although I may change this because it kind of looks dingy. Let's see. What else can I make that? I could go with the padded walls. I could go with the red lined walls and then make all the life support ones. Oh, these kind of look the same. What does this look like? Oh, it's different floors. So we can make that dark. We'll make these light floors. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks fine. And we'll keep this looking like a dingy Bay Area. Not like the San Francisco Bay Area with the poop everywhere. Our space hobos poop in the toilet like good people, like good space citizens. Or what do we got going on here? Is he picking up people to go work? Oh yeah, we're getting all hands on deck on that. Except for Madge. He's over there making weapons. Hey, what's up, dude? So you can hail these guys and do trade too, by the way. Who is this? Chip the paint. Alright, let's keep this going. There's not much more to salvage, and then it's just moving stuff to the shuttle. Which is what they're doing mostly now. Good. I think that's about it. Now it's just moving stuff to the shuttle. And then we can jump to the next place. Awesome. Alright, getting off the shuttle. We'll offload everything, and I think that's pretty much it for this system. Get out of here before we have to deal with pirates coming in. Can upgrade everybody's weaponry. Oh, there goes Chip the Paint. Alright, let's go ahead and get prepared to jump. Let's get both of those going. You need somebody on comms to be able to actually talk to another ship in the sector. Hyperdrive is being spooled up. Got Madge on the job. That engine is firing. Well, looks like Lane is getting the other engine up and running. Cool. Hyperdrive is ready to rock. Next will be navigation. So those are on lockdown for now. Everybody's moving the shit over there. I'll probably expand the kitchen out this way, the dining room, if I need to expand it. What else do we need to do? I think we're pretty much ready to go on that. Before we go, let's upgrade people's weaponry. Let's draft you. Let's go ahead and change your weapon. Get you a nice assault rifle. Oh, they must be in this one. Or they're not built yet. There they are. Let's get you an assault rifle. Let's undraft you. Madge is the other badass with a weapon. So come on over, Madge. Let's get you an assault rifle. Let's undraft you. Alright, let's get out of here and we'll move on. Jumping out. So I don't know if there's anything really to do with these planets yet. I don't really know. So we'll jump here. There's just another couple of ships there, but we'll go here. We'll drop in, go after this derelict. Let's drop in. Ship's really coming together. Alright, that's a pretty big ship. We'll drop right in between these two and deploy. Alright, well, we're here. There's very little on there. It's a very big ship, so we'll probably send everybody in to do that one. All but one, probably. But, hey, thanks for joining me. Hope you're enjoying this content. Take it easy.